Hey everybody, today we are going to be making these beaded macrame friendship bracelets. These are pretty easy to make, so they would be good for beginners. First, let's get into the supplies that you'll need to make these bracelets. Something to measure with, tape, scissors, clear nail polish or some sort of glue, embroidery floss, beads, and something to thread the beads onto your embroidery floss with. The number of beads you'll need will depend on how big the beads are that you use. These ones are 6 millimeters and I use 11 beads. When I used 8 millimeter beads, I used 10 beads. And then you will need 3 strands of embroidery floss that are 21 inches each. So once you have your 3 strands, you're just going to put all of them together and then tie a knot at one end. And these bracelets are adjustable, so the first step is that we will be making these extensions. So you just want to have your first knot tied on there pretty close to the end. And then you will want your second knot tied down about 2.5 inches from the first knot. If it's a little more or a little less, that is okay too. Now your next step will be taping down your bracelet. And then you want to separate it into 3 strands. So now you're going to thread your beads onto this middle piece. I'm just using this little piece of plastic that came off of my strung beads, but you can also use another piece of thread. So we're just going to put the string in the middle of our V, and then you're going to put both ends into the bead and then pull it down just like that. And then you're going to repeat this 10 more times. So once you have your beads on there, you can tape down this middle string. So you're going to push your beads down because you won't need those quite yet. The first thing we're going to do is make 2 square knots. So you're going to take your left thread, your left string, and make a 4. And then you're going to take your right string and go under the center string and the left string. And then pull it tight. Now you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So you take your right string and make a 4. And you take your left string and you go under where it crosses, and then you pull your strings tight. And now you've made a square knot. So you're going to repeat the 4 on the left, and then you're going to take your right string and go under. Okay, and then you're going to take your right string, make a 4, take your left string and go under, and then pull tight. If you are still struggling with this, I have an older video that quite a few people found very helpful about how to do the square knot and make a bracelet that is just square knots. So I will have that video linked in the iCard. But once you have those 2 square knots made, you're going to push one of your beads up, and then you're going to make a 4 with your left string. And you're going to take your right string and go under, and then pull tight. Just like that. You don't want to pull too tight just because you don't want the string going under the bead too much. Then you're going to make a 4 with your right string. Take the left string and go under, and then pull it tight. Now you're going to make a 4 with your left string, and then go under with your right string and pull tight, and then make a 4 with your right string, and your left string is going to go under, then you're going to pull it tight. Now you've created your second square knot, so you're going to push a bead up, and then continue this process all the way down the bracelet. Okay, so once you have made your last square knot under your last bead, you're going to take the tape off of the middle string, and you're going to tie these 3 strings in a knot right at the end here. And then I'm going to take the top piece of string off, and then you're going to tie another knot 2.5 inches away from this knot. And then you're going to cut your excess string off. So you're going to come to your excess strings and find the middle string, because that one's going to be pretty long. And the other 2 you can just toss into your scrap pile. And then you're going to want to line this knot up with this knot, and then this knot and this knot. And then you're going to want to tape your bracelet down at both of those knots. So you're going to take your string, put it under all of those strings. Put these 2 strings together just so that they're nice and even on both sides. And then you are going to fold the left one over to make a 4. Take the right one, put it under all of the strings, and pull tight. Not too tight though. And then you're going to fold the right side into a 4. Go under all the strings with your left string, and then pull it tight. And then you're going to make your left string into a 4, take the right string and go under all those strings, and pull tight. Then you're going to take your right string, make it into a 4, take your left string, go under all the other strings, and then pull tight. And then you will just continue this until you've made about 4 or 5 square knots. Okay, now that we are done making this adjustable part, we're going to take the tape off, and then you are going to cut these excess strings off. And now, so that this slider does not come undone, we're gonna put a little bit of clear nail polish on both sides. And then you're gonna wanna let that dry completely. You can also use Mod Podge or some sort of glue. So that is it for this video. If you'd like to see more videos like this, make sure to subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below which of these color combos is your favorite. Other than that, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.